Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to be picking some goldenrods. These flowers right here. They're wild and in my local park. I saw them the other day when I was on a walk and I was like, oh, I can add these to my oasis, my garden that I'm revamping, I should say, because I already have it. But now I'm back in the spirit to add more color. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I am doing. And I'm super excited, if I didn't already say that, and I think I did. Okay, I'm rambling, so let's get to it.
Today, I'm foraging for goldenrod, a wildflower often overlooked, yet it survives anywhere, kind of like us.
So I'm looking for the roots, and they seem to be easy to locate. Okay, hopefully the ground isn't too hard. You can get in there and pull them up.
Some of us wake up every day with a strange mix of gratitude and frustration. We're here, but is this the life we hope for? I find myself thinking of all the things and how far I've come. Still, it was never considered enough. I gave my mental health, my physical well-being, even my spirit, stretched so I could make it in a system designed to exhaust us. A system that I never asked for but somehow adopted just to survive. What it left me with? Anger, a deep anger. But really, how do you make it in a world where you never feel peace? How do any of us? Some cope with work, others with distraction, some turn to vices, different forms, same purpose, to escape. Goldenrod doesn't apologize for growing wherever it needs to grow. It doesn't shrink because someone misunderstood it. It doesn't wait for perfect conditions. It thrives in the cracks. Maybe there's a lesson hidden among the weeds. And one of the many reasons I chose not to have children is because I feel guilty imagining them navigating the same restless world, wondering why they don't feel whole, wondering why everything feels like too much and not enough. Did you know that over 76% of adults report persistent stress about money, jobs, and uncertainty? We are not broken, we are overwhelmed. Some days, we do the brave thing. We simply show up again. We live day by day, not because it gets easier, it hasn't, but because something inside us hasn't given up. The human brain is wired for resilience. Neural pathways reorganize in response to stress, strengthening our ability to adapt. Even when we feel stuck, our minds are trying to carry us forward. And maybe that turbulence we feel isn't the sign of a failing life, it's the sign of a life in transition.
My rudbeckias, they started drooping. Not sure why. Internet research says maybe transplant shock, and I need to water it a lot. And I'm just like, great. If they're supposed to be foolproof plants, but look at them. They look so sad. They are sad. So I'm gonna water them right now to see what's going on. And then even these echinaceas, they're not taking too well like my other ones. They're still up. They're, it's the end of the season. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, I believe. But they're still, perky. salvias, I think they're doing fine too. Like they're doing what they're supposed to end of season. And then look, it looks like there's some blooms. Super cool. These, I don't know. Rudbeckia is supposed to be easy. But these look really sad, so I'm gonna water them now and see what happens. See what happens if they perk up. Hopefully they do perk up. I don't know. It's my first time planting them, so we'll see how it goes.
Now, a quick intermission.
Hello. Hey, Minnie. Say hello to the camera. Okay, let's go.
Bathing a cat who absolutely did not get to being part of this existential crisis. But even here, in the chaos of fur and betrayal, there's something oddly grounding, because life is ridiculous and small joy matters. Small daily pleasures like caring for a pet or touching nature significantly reduces stress hormones and increase serotonin. This is proof tiny moments help us heal.
Alright, y'all, so I'm going to take up some of this dirt and put it in my compost because I'm composting. And after I do that, I'm going to create a pathway or something where I can plant the goldenrods. And so I plan to line the goldenrods across here and see how that works out. So let's go.
As I replant goldenrod in my garden, I'm reminded we are allowed to relocate our energy. We are allowed to reroute. We can choose less performance, more presence, fewer battles, more boundaries. We get to say, I deserve to feel alive, not just functional. Maybe joy isn't a reward for success. Maybe joy is success. If you feel lost, stuck, or tired, start here. Give yourself permission to rest without guilt. Make one tiny plan a day, not a 5-year strategy. Nourish what makes you feel human, not just productive. You do not need to have it figured out to deserve peace. When life feels like too much, I come back to soil and sunlight, to feelings that don't need fixing, to the proof that I have survived every version of myself so far. And so have you. Maybe the goal isn't to escape the turbulence. Maybe the goal is to grow through it, like goldenrod, beautiful, bright, and wildly alive in the very place that once tried to break you. If this brought you a little peace, consider subscribing. We'll keep growing gently together. Thank you for being here.
All right, my dears, that's all I have for now. See you in the next one. Until then, may your truths always find room to bloom.